All right, we are live, and we've got some people joining. Hey, everyone. Hey, guys, how's it going? 4-5, Roderick, Jones Woods. Hey, guys, where are you all tuning in from? Let me know where you guys are. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey, Jose. Hello. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. Nashville. Awesome. So just while everyone's joining the stream, I'll just introduce myself and what's going to go on today. So I'm Paul Miners, and I blog about productivity over at paulminers.com. Arizona in the house. I'm from New Zealand. You miss home. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you from? I'm in Auckland at the moment. Los Angeles, California. Awesome. How's the weather in LA at the moment? Auckland. Whereabouts in Auckland? All right, so as everyone's joining, today I'm going to talk about some tips to help you jump out of bed in the morning. I find that sleep is an incredibly important component of productivity. West Auckland, Titirangi, nice. And so yeah, I wanted to share some tips for helping people to jump out of bed in the morning. And I actually wrote a blog post on this I think it was last month, and yeah, it was really popular, and so I just wanted to follow up with some tips for helping people jump out of bed in the morning. And I'm a big fan of getting up early. I find that if you can start your day early, and I get up at about 5 a.m., I find it's a really great way to start your day productively, because you can get up and do some work and do something that you care about, and work on some side projects that you have. And I know that a lot of people have ideas for like businesses they want to start or projects they want to do, and often finding the time to do these things can be a real challenge. And so I find that getting up early in the morning is a really great time to work on these sorts of projects, to work on like your side business or any sort of side projects that you have going on. And so it can be tricky getting up in the morning. I get up at 5 a.m. and yeah, I wanted to just share some tips to help you guys jump out of bed in the morning. And so tip number one today really is to get up for a reason that you care about, which is to get up for yourself. And so what I really mean by this is when you think about it, when most people wake up in the morning, they're getting up to go to like a job that they don't enjoy, or they're getting up to go to the gym, which is not that exciting. And so you don't really have much motivation to get up in the morning. So if anyone struggles with getting up in the morning because they have to go to a job that they don't enjoy, or because they're going to the gym, which isn't fun, or anything like that, if you struggle getting up in the morning, show me some hearts on the screen and just let me know if that's a problem for you or not. But yeah, so tip number one is to get up for yourself, and get up for something that you really care about. So for me, that is working on my website and working on my blog. I really care about building my audience and sharing great content, and it really motivates me. And so getting up to work on that is much more exciting than, say, getting up to go to the gym, for example. And so that's the first tip, is to get up for something that you really care about. And if you don't have like a side project or anything that you're working on like that, you know, you can use this time getting up early to really like invest in yourselves. You know, maybe you want to spend some time with your kids, or spend some time reading, meditating, just pursuing any sort of personal development activities. Getting up for yourself in the morning is just so much more motivating. And that's tip number one. Tip number two to help you guys get up in the morning is to never hit the snooze button. Now, this is a really interesting one, because when you hit the snooze button in the morning, what time is it? What time is it here? It's currently, we're looking at 4:38 in the afternoon on Friday here in Auckland. So yeah, when you hit the snooze button, what you're actually doing is you're saying to yourself that you actually don't want to wake up to your life, in a sense. The first decision you're making in the day is that you don't want to get up and you don't want to do something. And so it's a very negative way of starting the day. And so that's the second tip, is never hit the snooze button. Just get up straight away. And that is a hard one. The snooze button and I are on and off again. Friends, it is a tough habit to break. I'll give you that. It is a really tough habit to break, but If you can avoid hitting the snooze button, I think it's going to pay big dividends. You're going to save a lot of time because you're getting up earlier, and it's just going to, it's going to keep that motivation high, and it's going to start your day off on a positive thought rather than kind of a negative one. You're in Mexico, 12 a.m. Wow. So you're not going to be getting up early tomorrow then. Okay, so tip number 3 is, this is specific to me, but I recommend it to other people as well, which is to get into your exercise clothes straight away. And I recommend that you do exercise early in the morning. You are 100% right. Thank you. Yep. So it's to get into your exercise clothes early in the morning, straight away. So I incorporate exercise into my morning routine, and so I get straight into my gym clothes. And it's a nice way of kind of changing your mental shift. So you're going from, I take my pajamas off and I'm putting on my gym clothes, and it's kind of like going, I'm done with sleep, it's time for action. I go to bed in my workout clothes. Wow! That is really impressive if you do. I'm surprised how many people are using the app. I open the camera and cannot talk at all. California, 9:40 p.m. on Thursday. So can I just get up and go? Yeah, exactly. You can, when you're done working, you can just kind of head out and head to the gym. Hey from California. Hey, and hello back from Auckland, New Zealand. And so that's my third tip, is to just get straight into your exercise clothes. And it just helps you change gears mentally. You're saying, I'm done with sleep. It's time for action. And it's going to make your process of leaving the house quicker. Hola! It's going to make your process of leaving the house much quicker later, because you don't have to go and get changed. You've already gotten into your gym gear. So tip number 4 to help you guys jump out of bed is, once you're up, head straight to the bathroom and just splash cold water on your face. And this sounds really simple, but it actually makes a big difference. Is Lord like a goddess there? That she actually kind of is. Yeah, Lord, she went to school just down the road from where I am. So I'm on the north shore of Auckland, and she went to school in Takapuna. Which is about a 15-minute drive from here. So she's definitely a bit of a local hero. Yeah, she's bit of a celebrity. Have I met her? No, I've never met Lord. No, that would have been nice. She sounds lovely. Missed the first 2 steps from Otaki, New Zealand. Sure, I'll go back to them really quickly for you. So step number 1 was to get up for a reason that you really care about. So whether that's like a side business that you're working on, any other projects that you've got going on, just get up for a reason that you really care about. Or if it's maybe just investing some time into yourself. When you get up to go to the gym, which maybe isn't that exciting, or you're getting up to go to work, it's not very exciting, and it's not as much motivation. So that's tip number 1. And then tip number 2 was to never hit the snooze button. Because when you hit that snooze button, you're kind of, the first decision you're making in the day is you're saying, I don't want to do something. And you're starting on a negative thought, which isn't a great way to start the day. So that's tip number 2, is to never hit the snooze button. Hello from America. Whereabouts in America are you from? Hello from Mexico. How old are you? You seem pretty cool. Oh, thank you. I'm actually, I'm 24. I just turned 24. No problem. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Is it Diane? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. South Carolina. Hey, South Carolina. So tip number 4 is to head to the bathroom and just splash some water on your face. And like I said, it sounds really simple, but this does actually make a big difference when you're getting up. And the great thing is, it also gets rid of that like sleep dust in your eyes. Di. Great. Nice to meet you, Di. And so it gets rid of that like sleep dust in your eyes. And trust me when I say it really does, just that refreshing splash of water will really make a difference. And it kind of takes you from a level 3 to like a level 6 in terms of like energy. Tip number 5. Hey, from South Africa. Whereabouts in South Africa are you from? Tip number 5 is to drink some water and grab a coffee. Or if you're not a coffee drinker, keep drinking your water, or maybe some tea or anything like that. No, I'm not in school. I'm actually working at the moment. I work in marketing. And so the important thing, it's actually really important to hydrate straight away after you wake up. if you've been asleep for like the last 7 hours, it's likely that you've sweated during your sleep. Hey, Joburg, nice. It's likely that you've sweated a lot during your sleep and you would have lost quite a lot of water. And so it's important to just hydrate straight away, and it's going to get water into your brain, which is really important. When you start dehydrating in the brain, you lose brain function. And then, yeah, I like to grab a coffee just because I love a good caffeine kick and I love my coffee. And so I use the AeroPress coffee maker, which is a great, beautiful way of making coffee, and I use a Paulex hand grinder so I can grind fresh beans in the morning and I can have fresh coffee. But really, doesn't matter what you're drinking. Have some water, have some tea, some hot water and lemon, anything like that. Just get some fluid into you and start rehydrating. Tip number 6 is to make a commitment to yourself. Thank you for all the hearts coming through, guys. If these tips are useful to you, or if you think you're going to give them a go, let me see some hearts. That's really cool. Oh, look at them. Who's got the blue hearts? They're nice. So tip number 6 is to make a commitment to yourself. And what I mean by this is when you're planning your time, what's your name? Adrian? Sorry, I can't quite see. Adrian. Hey, Mr. Ryan Wiggins is in the room. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Thanks for hopping on Periscope. Good to see you, man. So I'm just on tip number 6 at the moment, which is, to make a commitment to yourself. And so what I mean by this is when you're planning your time, actually put blocks of time in your calendar to kind of tell yourself when you're going to do the things that you want to do. So I have blocks of time in my calendar from 5 to 6 a.m. every single morning, and I name this appointment with the task that I'm going to complete. So I might say, like, I'm actually writing an ebook at the moment. I might be, I'm proofing my ebook, in fact. So I have had a block of time in my calendar for this morning that said proofreading ebook. And so by putting this appointment into your calendar, you're kind of making a commitment to yourself. When you put something in your calendar like that, you're kind of saying, okay, I'm going to do A, B, and C. I'm going to do these things at this time. And you're kind of making a promise to yourself that you're going to do it. And just by putting it in your calendar, it mentally kind of prepares you, and you're saying, yep, I'm going to do it at this time. And for me, if I lie in bed and I'm kind of snoozing and I'm feeling too tired, I think about, I've already planned to do this. If I don't stick to my plan, I'm going to fall behind, and I'm not going to be able to get my ebook out on time. So just making those commitments can be a really powerful, like, mental trigger and a great motivator as well. And so my seventh and final tip really is to just go to bed a little bit earlier, which sounds obvious, but if you're getting up earlier, just go to bed a little bit earlier as well. I still want to get a quality amount of sleep, so my sleep schedule generally works like this. I sleep from about 9:30, around 9:30, 10ish, and then get up at 5. And so I just want to make sure that I'm still getting a quality amount of sleep. So there you have it. Those are 7 basic tips to help you jump out of bed in the morning. As I said before, my name's Paul Miners. I blog about productivity over at paulminers.com, and so you can learn more about me there. And Mr. Johnny O'Donnell has just joined. Hey, Johnny. I'm sorry, I've just wrapped up my final tip, and I'm going to be saying goodbye very shortly. But thank you for tuning in anyway. Be sure to check out the replay. So yeah, signing off. If you want to learn more about me, gutted and missed it, I know. Well, follow me on Periscope, guys, and I'm going to be trying to do more of these Periscope streams. I really like it. I like being able to talk to people, and I love seeing the comments coming through. So I'm going to be trying to do more of these. And if you want to learn more about me, I'm over at paulminers.com, and I have a free email course which takes you through the basics of productivity, which is called the 7-Day Productivity Plan, and you can sign up for that there as well. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time, so be sure to follow me. And if you didn't catch all those tips, you can watch this replay for the next 24 hours as well. So thanks, guys. It's Friday afternoon, evening here in New Zealand, so I'm going to be getting into weekend mode. But if it's still Friday or Thursday, wherever you are, have a great Friday and have a great weekend as well. And thanks very much for tuning in.